North Star here, director and producer for Job Expressions Live, founder of Outlaw Poet Releasing the Outlaw Poet channel, admin of the many Job Expressions social media accounts, and probably the one guy who should never be allowed to double fist Mountain Dew and coffee. But I'm not coming to talk to you about my caffeine habits. I'm coming here to talk to you about this next edition of Job Expressions Live for December 17th, 2017. Now, for those of you who are maybe watching this for the first time and not completely familiar with what we do, Java Expressions Live is a monthly feature segment of our Sunday night open mic Java Expressions, wherein we bring you 3 artists, usually 2 musicians and a poet, or 2 poets and a musician, giving them each a 25-minute set live online to share their original material. Now, since we have had a number of requests coming in through Reverb Nation, Instagram, as well as Facebook, people looking to book for Job Expressions Live, I will be at the end of this video talking about the booking process once again. There will be some links available. For those of you who are watching this video on YouTube, that information will be in the text below the video. For those of you who are watching this embedded into the blog on the Job Expressions website, you will have clickable links in the blog. Now, to get to our December features, in no particular order. First, I would like to reintroduce a young writer, composer, vocalist who goes by the name Little Spooks, although I know her as Lindsay. Some of you may recognize Little Spooks because she has been on our live stream before, and over the past couple years at Job Expressions Acoustically Speaking, she's been one of our regular performers there. She started off originally as a 21 Pilots cover artist, often performing with her ukulele, singing a cappella, or singing with music accompaniment in the back. She eventually started developing herself, deciding to share both her passions and her pains through original art, first doing it with poetry and then deciding to compose her own original music. Now, as I mentioned before, she does love her ukulele and she hasn't been playing long. She's picked it up pretty quick. However, you can catch her doing that, or you can also catch her with her own music that she composes using digital media, and that's what some of you saw on her last appearance on Job Expressions Live. Now, while she does not have a lot of social media focused towards promoting her music, for those of you who do follow my Instagram, you've probably seen some of her stuff on there. Back when I was hosting Acoustically Speaking, I would often share little video clips, and then of course her last Job Expressions Live, less than a year ago, I had her stuff up on there as well. In the meantime, if you do want to follow her, you can catch her on Instagram, you can catch her on Snapchat, you can catch her on Twitter. For those of you who are interested in that information, you can find those links down here at the bottom of the text on YouTube, where you can find clickable images bringing you to those sites in the blog. And keep on the lookout, because in 2018 she will be launching both a SoundCloud and her YouTube channel. Next artist I'm looking to introduce you to is a gentleman named Jon Burrill. Now, Jon is a singer-songwriter that I met a few months back performing during the Monday night open mic Java Jams at the Coffee Scene. Now, Jon originally was, again, like a lot of our artists, he was doing covers, or he was playing alongside Mr. Jake Sammis, who some of you have seen on our live stream before. Now, when it comes to his original music, Jon will often tell people that he'd only been performing to his old Ford steering wheel. Jon, I know that feeling, because until I started sharing with Job Expressions, I'd only really been performing to my notebook and a couple of friends, and that's it. Jon would often take the stage and do these songs when he started doing his original music that talked about love and heartbreak and, of course, good times, which really lent itself well to the country music sound that Jon quite enjoys. I personally think he's also got it in him to go a little something in the vein of either classic rock or southern rock, and who knows where it can go as he develops. Now, as part of that development, Jon has taken to collaborations, and as I mentioned before, he works with Jake Sammis a lot, and they have started a duo going by the name Trailblazing Conglomerate. Now, while the Trailblazing Conglomerate does not currently have any dedicated social media, nor does Jon, hopefully as the band develops, they will start up a SoundCloud or YouTube or something of that nature, and believe me, once they do, we're going to share that sound out. In the meantime, if you want to catch their sound, you can catch them right here on Job Expressions Live on December 17th. Finally, rounding out our features for this night's activities, our spoken word artist for the night is none other than me. I decided I was going to do it at the end of the year, and I'll tell you, it was very deliberate. In fact, the people that we have performing tonight are very deliberate. I've always enjoyed being around an eclectic group of artists, and December being my birthday month, Neil, I wanted to have something that really represented that, so that's where I got Little Spooks, that's where I got Jon Burrill coming in and playing. Now, tune in, and you'll catch me talking a little bit more about me. In the meantime, if you do want to keep up with my projects, keep up with my little posts, like on Instagram the other night, I was sitting at an open mic here in Johnson City, Tennessee, actually just next town over, and I started writing a new piece, and I put just a snippet of that new piece up on Instagram and up on Facebook. Then you can go ahead and check me out. You can find me on facebook.com/poetnorthstar, reverbnation.com/thenorthstar. You can find me at Instagram, Northstar12142003, on Twitter at outlawpoetns, and then I also admin both the Outlaw Poet Releasing and the Job Expressions YouTube accounts, as well as most of the Job Expressions social media. If you message in, 9 times out of 10, if you're not talking to me, you're talking to Neil. It's usually one or both of us up there. And if you DM me on either my Twitter or Instagram, maybe I'll give you my Snapchat. Maybe. But you gotta be ready for a lot of silliness, because that's where my silly side comes out. Either way, I hope you check the stuff out. I hope you enjoy, whether it's me, whether it's Jon, whether it's Little Spooks. We've got a great night coming up, and do not forget, Job Expressions Live is just the 90-minute feature of a 4-hour open mic experience. The longest running weekly open mic for both poetry and music in the state of North Carolina. The open mic kicks off 7 to 8 p.m. Then at 8 we break for the live stream until 9:30. Then from 9:30 to 11 p.m. we return to our open mic sign-in sheet. So make sure you get there. Try to get there a little early. Get your name on the sign-in sheet. Sometimes after the live stream there's plenty of space, and sometimes it's pretty packed. Now, for those of you who have been asking about booking on Job Expressions Live, again, I've gotten quite a bit of inquiries. I've actually had people hitting me with the booking app on reverbnation.com, and I've also had people coming in and talking to me on both Instagram and on Twitter and whatnot about trying to get on Job Expressions Live. So, if you are a songwriter or poet performing all original material, and you have material that is radio ready, you are comfortable handling a 25-minute set on a live global broadcast, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Java Expressions Live, or visit the Java Expressions website. You'll find the link below, and check out our FYIs for Java Expressions performers. If that information fits what you do, then please inbox us on the Facebook page. All booking is handled through the Job Expressions Live Facebook page. Inbox us on the Facebook page with your name, phone number, email address, and any links to your YouTube, SoundCloud, anything like that where Neil or I can check out your work, especially if we are not familiar with your work. And then one of us will get back to you as far as booking dates. I can tell you that after 2018, or as we get into 2018, starting in January, we have a great setup coming for you. We have both Mr. Larry Sykes, who has not performed on the live stream in quite some time. Larry's coming back in the house with us. And then we have a couple of newer artists. One is a gentleman named Yar, and singer-songwriter, and then the other is a poet/comedian who she has been checking out the open mic in the couple months that I've been gone. Unfortunately, I've not been there to see her, but she performs under the name Little Niecy. They'll be there for January, and then come February, we have both the singing and songwriting of Mr. Gamaliel Padilla. We have the poetry of Ann Mays, the love poet, and then we have a singer-songwriter coming to us out of the Northeast, traveling all the way down for the show, a young lady named Siobhan McShay. Folks, if you get a chance, please check these out. The Facebook links for those events are already up, so if you're on the Job Expressions Live Facebook page, or if you are on the Job Expressions website, or for my Droid users, if you're on the Job Expressions mobile app, for my Apple users, it's actually in waiting for approval with the Apple Store. The iPhone version is coming. Please check those events out, share them out to your family and friends, send invites to your family and friends. For those of you who do want to check the show out, the link is available. I'm going to have the link down here at the bottom of the video, and then you will also be able to find it. For those of you watching this on YouTube, you'll be able to find it in the text at the bottom of the video. For those of you watching on the blog, the link will be located in the blog. Folks, thank you once again for coming in and checking us out. I hope that you are either in the house at the Coffee Scene, 3818 Morganton Road, Fayetteville, North Carolina, on December 17th for this next Job Expressions Live. If not, I hope you check us out online, log into chat, let me know what's going on. There's some other things coming up in the new year, some good things I don't want to talk about openly just yet because I've learned my lesson. I want to make sure they're set in stone before I start putting them out there. But I do foresee some good things coming up in 2018. A little difference in where and how we broadcast, but hopefully some stuff that'll work out great. Don't forget, our regular open mics are still running strong. We've got every Sunday night at the Coffee Scene, 3818 Morganton Road in Fayetteville, Job Expressions. Every Monday night, that same Coffee Scene, Java Jams. Every Tuesday night at the Coffee Scene on 87 North in Cameron Spout Springs, then we have Acoustically Speaking. All those are open mics. They are all ages, and they're ready for you to come out and share, or maybe even just come out and listen. In the meantime, I'm North Star. Thank you guys for checking us out. For those of you watching on the live stream, On the Spot is coming back this month. You know where to be. You know when to be there. See you guys soon.